And we're back.
Look at this. So quick.
Who is this young man that we have here?
I'm Clint Worley.
Clint, what do you? It says senior producer, but what do you
Senior.
Senior producer.
Senior producer, executive producer. I produce a lot of things. I just happen to be working on a PS4 title we might talk about.
Okay.
A PlayStation 4 title.
PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
What is this PlayStation 4 you speak of?
Well, the PlayStation 4, I'm sure everyone knows, and it was kind of unveiled at the press conference, so we're really excited about it. But more importantly, PlayStation 4, PlanetSide 2, big announcement. We made it, I think it was late last week, maybe it might have been.
Yep.
So we've got a team down in San Diego. They've been hard at work on it, and we just want to talk a little bit about the work we've been doing here today.
Okay. So do we have anything to show at this show?
So, no, we don't have anything to show, but that's mainly because we're focused on a big unveiling at SOE Live.
Yeah.
So we're kind of, it's an annual event that we do for SOE. It's something for our players, something for people that have been playing a long time, and for new players. And we unveil a lot of our new products at SOE Live. So we're looking forward to people kind of joining us there and seeing what we got.
SOE Live, August 1st through the 4th, Planet Hollywood, Las Vegas, 2012. There's
going to be all kinds of cool shit to see at SOE Live this year, huh?
Dude, it's going to be awesome. There's PlanetSide 2
Well, there's a lot
on
of
the
stuff
PS4.
to see, but the thing to see is
Yeah,
PlanetSide.
it's all about us this year.
Okay, all right.
I mean, every year we do, EverQuest 2, DCUO, all the games that we have in our portfolio.
Right.
But this year, PlanetSide 2 is taking over.
Yes.
I think so. I think this is going to be our year where we eclipse the EQ players.
You think so?
I think so.
That's our
I
goal.
got a good feeling.
Yes.
We'll see.
It's going to be a nice
We had a
fight.
pretty good turnout last year at SOE Live, actually. Lots of people came out.
We did, but it's much bigger than what we had last year.
Yeah.
Much bigger. We got a lot of people coming in from a lot of places, and we've got initiatives where people can sign up. If they get more people to sign up, they get cheaper tickets and stuff like that. So if you haven't signed up for SOE Live, PlanetSide, what is it? SOE Live, SOE.com/SOE Live.
Yeah.
There you go.
But enough about that. I want to hear about the PlayStation 4. What is the deal with that delicious PlayStation? I've seen your office. I saw you had some controllers down there. They've been there for a few months.
Yes,
so I know that there's some work that has been done.
Right. So, I mean, we're hard at work on PlanetSide. The big thing with the PlayStation is we're taking advantage of all the things that it has to offer. So things like the video sharing, things like the touchpad on the controller, all the social features. So we're really just trying to take advantage of all that at the same time. I mean, PlanetSide has won so many awards on the PC side, right? So we know that the gameplay is tried and true. So really, we're looking at this to introduce it to a whole new audience on the console side, because we know that console players are, they're diehard shooters.
Yeah.
Right? So bringing this sense of scale, thousands of players that the PC players are used to a console, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
There's not even any other title that does that.
Nope.
So
not that I know
Are you afraid that you're going to drop the ball on this?
Oh, no.
I'm just saying, it's a lot of pressure.
Hey, Terrell, you're somewhat involved, too. You could
what? drop the ball. I'm not involved. That's his thing,
Nah,
man.
you're
I'm working on PlanetSide 2 upstairs. He's downstairs.
Yes.
If he dropped the ball, I'm in another building, dude.
You know why you are involved is because a lot of people ask, like, what's the difference going to be? Like, what are you guys changing to make it for the PlayStation 4? You're involved because it is PlayStation, or it is PlanetSide 2.
Yeah,
right.
It's the game that you're building.
It's the game, but he's got his own set of crew that he.
Yes.
What people don't understand is he's got his own crew, and we have our own crew to work on basically two different games. They're the same game, but two different platforms.
Right.
So anytime that we're talking about PlanetSide 2 on PS4, we're not taking assets from PlanetSide 2 to work on the PS4 version of it. We're still developing things for the PC version, and Clint and his team are working on the PS4 version at the same time.
They're basically taking all full advantage of all the work that we're doing on the PC version and taking all of that and bringing it to the PlayStation.
All the balance, all the improvements, all the updates, all of those things will all be rolled into the PS4, and then I'm working really closely with the PC team to make sure that all the updates moving forward roll back into the PS4 as well.
So you're kind of like the cleanup man. So you
could say that.
Like, he's the guy that if I shoot the dude down to 90%, he comes in and shoot the last 10% out. That's you.
It's really just about.
Is that not you?
Yeah.
He doesn't even know how to answer that.
Yeah,
I don't think there is an answer to that.
It's not about the work that was done before. It's about whoever gets the glory at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So
we've already got the glory, so you can only mess it up from here. So don't do that.
Oh,
Don't do it.
Mess it up.
You're gonna make it. You got babies to feed.
It'd be really hard to mess it up. I mean, the game's amazing, right? So,
yeah, it is.
Right.
It's hard to mess that up. You can't mess it up.
So, can you tell us what are PlayStation 4 players going to get? What are they getting?
So, PlayStation 4 players are getting. So, keep in mind, this is not PlanetSide experience is not something console players have. They've never had that, right? So, they're going to be getting a free-to-play FPS game. Thousands of players playing on individual maps. They've got map territory. It's very similar in many ways to the PC side. The biggest difference, and a lot of people have asked me here at the show, how is it going to look? How are you taking advantage of the graphical processing of the PS4? And the best answer I've been able to give everyone to kind of help them understand is the PC title, there's so many different systems that you need to make it compatible with, right? I mean, you want people that have machines that are 3, 4, 5 years old, or maybe even older, and then you want people at the cutting edge, right? So you need to kind of hit that wide swath. Where on the PS4, from day one, it's been dedicated to take advantage of everything it has to offer. So the best analogy would be if you've got a PC, a cutting edge gaming PC, and you've got everything maxed, that's going to be your visual quality on the PS4. So
nice.
you're not going to
$399.
Right.
You get to have the absolute top of the line, basically gaming machine that runs PlanetSide 2 at maximum settings.
Right, and the game is for free.
Right.
So $399, you get the game for free. I mean,
we
give a better deal.
My video card and my PC that I play PlanetSide 2 on cost a hell of a lot more than $399.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Right.
So somebody asked me today about the subscription model for PlayStation Network. Is that going to be behind that, or do you automatically just get that for free?
As far as I know right now, right, and we're still a little ways out. So, there's all sorts of discussions and deals that are going on. But right now, as far as I could tell from the press conference last night, it looks like for the PlayStation 4, there's going to be a PlayStation Plus membership
to play
if
online.
You want to play online.
Yeah.
Right? So in that, and I believe it was around $5 a month.
$5 a month,
right.
Yeah.
So as it stands now, that would be a requirement for any PS4 online title. So since PlanetSide 2 is an online title, we fall under that umbrella.
Yeah.
That being said, as far as Sony is concerned, you wouldn't just be getting access to PlayStation 2. I mean, you're getting access to their whole library of games, all their updates, and all that stuff. So it's a really good opportunity, and it's a good buy for consumers in general.
Yeah.
You just happen to get PlanetSide 2, with it. So
Yeah. It's going to be nice. So when can we expect PlanetSide 2 to show its wares on the PlayStation 4?
SOE Live, right? So SOE Live is our big push to show it to our players. There's going to be press there for those of you that aren't able to attend. I'm sure you'll see it on the streams. We'll be covering it as much as we can possibly cover it. So the big push is SOE Live. The game, we would like to be at launch for the PS4, right? That's the goal for everyone, to be there at launch, take advantage of that opportunity. But more importantly, we want to make sure that experience for the players is as perfect as it can be.
Right.
So, as developers, we really understand the opportunity being there at launch, but we want that game to be perfect. So that's what's going to trump kind of our date. So right now, we're just going to focus on making that experience the way it needs to be for the players, and then we'll just stay in touch with either through you guys or myself or, through our marketing and just kind of inform players when it's going to drop.
Cool.
Very nice.
Can you give us an idea of some of the things that you and your team have been working on so far for getting the game running on the PlayStation 4?
Yeah, so the big thing on the PlayStation 4, for those of you that are into PCs, what's going on, it's multi-threading.
Right.
And so PlayStation 4 is all about multi-threading and take advantage of that. So we've been spending a lot of time just taking the PC version and making sure that it's optimized to take advantage of all the memory, do everything that PS4 is capable of. The thing that's really nice is all the stuff that's native to the PS4. So PS4 has got a ton of good memory that we can take advantage of. Like I said, it's got the great video sharing, screenshot video sharing you can share with your friends and other people. It's got I don't believe it's called crossplay, but where Vita support is native.
Yeah.
So if you've got a PS4 in your house and you want to be sitting on your couch playing PlanetSide 2 on your Vita, that's easy. That's done.
That's crazy.
Right? So,
nice.
It's the idea of playing PlanetSide 2 at that graphical level on a Vita. I mean, that's crazy.
That is
Crazy
great.
nuts. So we got cross-platform play on here.
Mm-hmm.
So explain to us what that means to you and what that means for PlanetSide 2.
So there's actually a great question. We've had a lot of people asking, where are the PC players and where the PS4 players going to exist, right? Is this just like one big happy family, and we got guys with mice and keyboard that are just gunning down guys with controllers and stuff like that? Where it stands right now is the console guys are going to play with the console guys, and the PC guys are going to play with the PC guys. We've kicked around some ideas on how we might be able to bridge that. But it's not anything that we're kind of ready to talk about right now. We need to really nail that gameplay in and of itself, and then there's some possibilities we can toy around with. And if we make some moves on that, I'm sure right around SOE Live would probably be a good time for us to announce it.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right. Well, tournaments. We need to talk about tournaments at SOE Live actually.
Okay.
And we got planned tournaments at SOE Live. And do you have any idea what those are all about, Matt?
Yeah, I do. I know that we're doing a group tournament. Basically, we're gonna, rather than last time at SOE Live, we did kind of an individual kill tournament. At this year at SOE Live, we're going to be doing more of a group tournament. So you'll be playing alongside. I think it's 6 players. We'll be battling it out to see who gets the highest score, and there'll certainly be some cash associated with the winners.
We got over $10,000 worth of prizes involved in that.
Yeah,
so,
last year it actually got really competitive.
Yeah, it did.
It was down to the wire. It was like the very last couple minutes. It was when it was decided who was going to win.
I was watching that, and I felt so sad for Sardis.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Sardis? Good. Try it again this year.
Got weapon locked at like the very last minute, right?
Oh, my God. You got weapon locked 7 minutes into the final of the game.
Yeah.
And then right after that, Delworth passed him up.
Yep.
So walked away. Delworth just blew the money. Sardis probably would have saved it. But Delworth just took everybody out for drinks and blew it the same night. So it was a good time for him. So, I mean, it was
a good time for everybody at that bar.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like $5,000 that dude got.
He tried to play Jay-Z that night and buy the bar up. But yeah, it was a good time. Everybody had a lot of fun. I had fun watching these guys just compete. It was really cool.
What did you say the prize winning was?
I think he won $5,000.
He won 5,
and then
it was like 4. The third place is like 2.
Yeah,
2,500 or something like
that. I
that.
don't remember the exact.
You bankroll that every year?
Yes.
That's impressive.
That's all I get.
Okay.
I only get 10,000 a year.
Okay.
And then they spend it at SOE Live.
Oh.
So I'm basically working for free.
Okay. It's a passion. It's a passion.
It is. You got to really care about it to work for free.
You gotta love what you do, basically. So I mean, that's what we got. That's pretty much it.
Is there? Yeah. What else do you want to say about the PlayStation 4? About PlanetSide on the PlayStation?
We're really excited about the PlayStation 4, right? I mean, it's a huge opportunity, not only for Sony but for SOE. PlanetSide 2 it's a game that's near and dear to our hearts at SOE, right? We've got PlanetSide 1 that was obviously it was a success, but it wasn't fully realized in the way the PlanetSide 2 is done, right? So now the PlanetSide 2 has come out. People understand the potential of this game. They understand the scope and how just game-changing it can be. Now the fact we're bringing it to the console, it opens up a whole new avenue, right?
Yeah.
For players that, they only play, FPSs on console. They see these PC FPSs, but they don't want to make the investment on the rig and the card and the drivers and all that stuff, right? They just want to put it in, turn it on, and play a game, right? So it's really exciting to be able to give them something that kind of exists in the same world as the PC title.
Yeah,
and, I'm looking forward to getting some feedback from them just on, I'm sure they'll give feedback, but just things that they would be looking for or, different things that we should keep in mind while we're developing it.
Yeah, let us know out there. If you guys are excited about the PlayStation 4, excited about PlanetSide 2 on the PlayStation 4, hit us up, man. We're on Twitter. Are you on Twitter? You got a Twitter?
You got to get one.
What's your Twitter?
I don't have a Twitter.
You got to get a Twitter.
Dude, come on, man.
What are you even doing here?
We was forced to have one when we started development, so you got to get one.
Oh, so I don't feel bad then if you were forced.
Yeah. They told me
Okay.
it's part. He said, "Look, it's part of your job to interact with the people."
Okay.
And I embraced it.
Okay.
But see, obviously you're trying to shirk it, so get on it.
No, I'm under pressure now.
There you go. You got to
get on there.
I'll
You gotta hashtag some
make
shit.
sure that it's blown out on the next
Warley.
cast.
There you go.
We're gonna put that.
In the meantime,
This
you
is
can
what you
contact Tramel.
Yes.
You can talk to
don't,
me.
Don't contact me.
Ask Tramel all your questions about the
it takes him
PlayStation
5
4.
minutes to get a Twitter account.
You can go get one right now.
You go get one right now, and then on Thursday, when we do the command center, we'll tweet. We'll let everybody know what yours is.
Maybe I'll drop in.
You can drop
Yeah,
in.
you can drop in.
Okay, then there you go.
We have guests on all the time.
All right.
But
Yeah,
the point
pop on
is, aside from Twitter, the point is we want to hear from you guys. We want to know what you want to see on what features you want to see. What are you excited about in the PlayStation 4 specifically? And what are your ideas for how we can use those new features to make PlanetSide 2 even cooler? Tell us. Let us know, man. We're always listening, and we always want to integrate your feedback as well as we can.
There.
Yeah, and there's
Always
definitely time. I mean,
now,
we still have time
have,
to get that stuff in.
This is something that never came up.
Sure.
But are we going to have like a section for PlayStation 4 on the roadmap?
Well, the game is basically going to be the same game. The update cadence might be like offset, right? Because when you launch something on the PlayStation, you have to go through a different kind of approval process each time you release an update. So the updates won't come as quickly, but they're going to be getting the exact same stuff.
No, I'm saying the things that it would take advantage of some of like the touchpad on the
well,
the
yeah, I mean, we'll have different stuff when it comes to those things, right? But overall, the core features and all that stuff, we kind of made a decision early on in the development that we wanted to stay as close to lockstep with the PC as possible. What we didn't want is to diverge and make them two completely different experiences. Yeah. Because ideally, we'd love for people that are playing on the PC, they go out, maybe they get a PS4, they get their kids a PS4, their kids get into PlanetSide, maybe they transition to the PC. I mean, who knows, right? So we don't want it.